Our fair use disclaimer comes under the Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allows us fair use for commentary purposes only. So welcome to the Sajax Too Cool podcast, where we bring you the truth and nothing but. So Trump claims that white people are discriminated against for COVID-19 treatment. He says if you're white, you go right to the back of the line. Well, we all know that that's fake news. So with that, let's get into this story. So Donald Trump said that white people are at the back of the line for COVID-19 treatments. Never mind all the news reports that shows us otherwise of white people being treated for many types of different things, including the COVID-19 treatments. But nonetheless, he says bogus things like this. At an Arizona rally, Trump claimed that the left is denigrating white people to determine who lives and who dies. Some states have published guidance for non-white race is a factor for severe illness and death from COVID-19. So during a rally on Saturday in Florence, Arizona, former President Donald Trump claimed that white people are being discriminated against in the allotment of COVID-19 treatments. Quote, "The left is now rationing life-saving therapeutics based on race, discriminating against and denigrating, just denigrating white people to determine who lives and who dies," Trump says. What's funny is the RSBN network, they tweeted this post and it says breaking. Mind you, they refer to him as President. President Trump blasts the left race-based distribution of vaccines and therapeutics and urges the Supreme Court to intervene. Quote, "You get it based on race. In fact, in New York State, if you're white, you have to go to the back of the line to get medical help. If you're white, you go right to the back of the line." His claims that white people are not given treatments for COVID-19 are simply untrue, as reported. The former president referenced a recent Wall Street Journal opinion article titled "New York's Race-Based Preferential COVID Treatments." The article says that COVID-19 treatments such as monoclonal antibodies and oral antivirals are in short supply and that New York State has published guidelines outlining how to allocate them to those most in need. Keyword, to those most in need. The guidelines state that, quote, "non-white race or Hispanic/Latino ethnicity should be considered a risk factor," unquote, based or because of long-standing systemic health and social inequities that increase the risk of severe illness and death from COVID-19. In other words, if we did not have the medical racism that permeates our medical and healthcare system currently, if we didn't have those type of things, we would all be in better shape. Basically is what they're saying, and it's funny how they refer to Hispanic and Latino people while completely leaving out black people who have been the most victimized when it comes to healthcare. But I digress. So, long story short, in the clip of Trump's speech aired by the right-wing Right Side Broadcasting Network, RSBN Network, several black people can be seen in the crowd behind him wearing Blacks for Trump t-shirts and cheering. At Trump rallies, people wearing Blacks for Trump's t-shirts are often positioned prominently behind him. Isn't that a coincidence? Or by design? Anyways, this is the Sajax Too Cool podcast. I just wanted to bring you a little bit of some fake news from our former president, Donald Trump, who says some of the most outlandish things based on, well, nothing but his own opinions. It ends up turning out to be straight up fake news. You know, what he always warned us against. But anyways, Again, this is the Sage X Too Cool podcast. Hoping you like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you in the next podcast. This is Sage X Too Cool, where we bring you the truth and nothing but.